What just happened? Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Frank Garcia, and last week I made a video that you guys really liked about how much money I've made on Twitch in my first 3 months. And in that video, I talked about how I've gotten to 10 to 20 views every video that I stream on Twitch. And today, I thought I'd talk about how I did that and a few tips and tricks for how you guys can maybe get there as well. And before I get started too, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the last video. You guys really liked it with all the liking, subscribing, and comments. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get started. So the first tip I have for you guys is just to stay patient. Because no matter how good you are at Twitch and how much work you're putting in and how entertaining you are for your viewers, sometimes you just gotta wait. Especially if you didn't already have a following on, say, Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, it's gonna be really hard to start at the very bottom on all social media sites and slowly and organically grow your audience one by one every day. And a lot of that just comes down to just grinding away, sticking to a schedule, and just focusing on good content. And as long as you do that, it's gonna take some time, but the viewers will come and you will get your fans eventually. For instance, I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then usually Saturday morning or Sunday night as well. So my fans know they can come around these times and be pretty certain that I'll be on and, you know, ready to go for some entertaining content, right? Right guys? So make sure you stick to a schedule and just be patient. Keep putting in the work, keep improving, and the success will come. You've just gotta wait. But let's backtrack a little bit because it's not just about waiting. Because you can wait as long as you want for years and years and get no viewers if you're not putting in meaningful and deliberate work. And what I mean by that is Twitch isn't just about coming home, sitting down, turning on your camera, and just playing video games. It's really a lot more work and dedication than that. For instance, when I first started on Twitch, I would go back and watch my videos and sometimes I would say, I wasn't enjoying watching this part, I wasn't being that entertaining. So I would sit down and write down ways I could get better. And then on the next stream, I would look at those and say, hey, okay, if I'm starting to not talk as much or not be as entertaining, look at your sheet and make deliberate and meaningful moves to improve your content. That way, any new people that are coming in want to stay. Because at the end of the day, if you want to see real success on Twitch, you're gonna have to treat it like a job. After hours, you're gonna have to be coming up with new and exciting ideas. You're going to have to put in all the hard work that it takes to actually become a better entertainer. And well, you're just gonna also have to put in all the time that requires, you know, real success. Another little tip I have for you guys that are just starting out is try and branch out to other social media ventures as well. And the reason for that is because Twitch right now doesn't have a very good discover feature. So for new streamers, you're always gonna be at the bottom of those lists, and it's gonna be nigh on impossible for new viewers to even find you, let alone actually become your fan. So what I would suggest is, you know, maybe make a YouTube channel, or if you don't have time for that, start posting clips on Twitter or Instagram, for instance. And from there, just slowly build up your social media presence. That way people can find you in multiple avenues and then all funnel down to your Twitch channel. Keep in mind too, try not to spread yourself too thin too early. So for instance, you don't want to start your Twitch channel and immediately create a YouTube, a Facebook, an Instagram, a Twitter, a TikTok, a wobbly goop. You don't want all of that stuff to just overwhelm you too much early on. Try to create 1 or 2 venues that you put a lot of work in and actually are dedicated to. Like for me, for instance, I focus on YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. And eventually, as I grow, I'll probably branch out to Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. But for now, I'm just focusing on making those 3 platforms as good as I can. My next tip has a little bit more to do with Twitch itself, and that's focus on your viewers. I'd say for a large portion of the people on Twitch, the reason they come out every day is actually just the community aspect of coming together and meeting new people and making new friends and joining new communities. And it's because of that reason that you always want to focus on your chat, especially in the early days, and try and make new friends and make new fans and make genuine connections with everyone in your chat, That way they want to come back and they want to see you succeed. Because if you want to see 10 plus average viewers on Twitch, you're going to have a lot of people that enjoy your content and know you and want to come back and see how you're doing. That way the numbers can slowly and organically grow to higher numbers. Another quick tip I have for you guys is don't buy all the nice equipment yet. When you're first just getting started on stream, a lot of people think you need to have the nicest camera, the nicest mic, and just the nicest computer to actually find success. But what they're forgetting is, especially in the early days, content is king. As long as people are finding you entertaining and want to come back and talk to you, if you have a camera that works and a microphone that works, they'll keep coming back. And as you grow, you'll find even more reasons and more money that will allow you to actually go get better equipment. So don't just jump into it full hog and think you deserve 10 viewers because you have all the nice stuff. It's gotta be your content first. So my next tip is a little more specific and won't apply to all streamers, but that's just, if you can, play multiplayer games and don't be afraid to shout yourself out. I actually think that the main contributor to my success in these early days, besides just working hard and trying to make better content, is actually just the fact that I've been getting the majority of my new viewers and fans by playing Fortnite squad games and just being nice to everyone, and at the end of the games, asking really nicely for people to, check me out on Twitch. Because especially in the early days in your Twitch career, as I already said before, it's going to be really hard to find new people that actually come in and stay in your stream. So you can kind of kickstart that really Twitch career by just going into multiplayer games and talking with people and making connections there, and then trying to convert those people over to your Twitch. Obviously later on as you grow, this is less necessary, but early on it can be a huge help. And remember, don't do this to the detriment of your brand. That's another thing you always want to focus on. If you want to be a single player Twitch streamer, then don't just start playing multiplayer games just so you can grow your views and, switch over after that. Stick to what you love and focus on creating the best content there. But yeah, if it is multiplayer games and just enjoying the chat and making new friends, then that's a really good option like I had. But there's always new and creative ways to get viewers and, kind of kickstart your stream if need be. So try and think of those in whatever niche you're in and apply them when you can. But yeah, guys, those are all my Twitch tips, I guess, on how to even get your first 10 viewers like I have in these last 3 months. But let me know what you guys think down below, whether you think my tips are good or if you have other tips. And also, what I want to say to you guys is, I know it can get hard, and I know sometimes you might be streaming forever and it feels like you have no progress. But if you put in deliberate, meaningful work, and you are patient, and you listen to these tips, you will find success. And it's a lot harder than a lot of people think. Some people think you can just sit down on Twitch and just stream away and have fun playing games and you will grow. But that's not how it works, especially in 2019. You have to put in the work, and it's gonna suck sometimes. There's gonna be times where you sit down on stream. Hell, there's times where I sit down and stream after a long day of work and I'm like, ugh, I am so tired. I can barely do this. But I promise you boys, if you stay dedicated, you will find success. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tagging along on my journey so far. I hope my learnings and tips that I've gathered in my short 3 months can really help you guys also boost your channels, and hopefully you can find your own sort of success. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. And if you guys can, definitely like, comment, subscribe down below, and come check out my Twitch channel if you want to talk about the topics in all these videos live in person. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you next Sunday.